It's hard for this tester not to get a bit nostalgic when considering the new G5 Outdoors Montec M3, the one-piece, three-blade fixed head that took home the coveted Editor's Choice Award in our recent HuntStand 2020 Broadhead test. The reason this head triggers a sentimental journey of sorts for me is because I fully recall when the very first iteration of the groundbreaking Montec was introduced way back in 2001. And it wasn't long after when I used a few of them to bag several fine game animals, including a couple very nice whitetail bucks and my very first color phase black bear, a beautiful sandy brown bruin I can still vividly recall attempting to sneak past my remote northern Alberta stand site. The Montec was a great head back in 2001, but the good news for bow hunters everywhere is that the Montec M3 is an even better head now. The Montec M3 is still made using the same type of metal injection molding process as its predecessors, a process patented by G5 that sees liquid molten steel injected into molds, but the primary reason for this head's recent upgrade is that the new Montec M3 is made using 420 stainless steel that is both stronger than its predecessors and allows for much sharper edges. So what are the reasons to run down to your nearest pro shop or big box store to pick up some new G5 Montec M3s? We found several, but here are the top 3. Reason number 1, no weaknesses. Just like a few heads in this test, we really couldn't find a weakness with the Montec M3. Things started well with a solid 4th place finish in our ballistics gel penetration test, a performance that was a little more than a ½ inch behind the 2nd place finisher. More solid performance came in our deflection test when the Montec M3 blasted easily through our angled ½ inch premium plywood on both attempts, with barely a scratch. And both heads, with a touch-up, could be used again. Any truly great broadhead must be accurate, and the Montec M3 also delivered here. It posted a 50-yard 3-shot group of just 3 1/8 inch, which logged in as the 2nd most accurate fixed head, and it was one of 7 broadheads to post a sub 3.5 inch group in an impressively accurate field. This head was certainly a horse for the course. Reason number 2, can you really reuse a broadhead? The answer to this question for something like 99% of broadheads aimed at compound users is simply no, not happening. Of course, with some replaceable blade heads, you'll be able to reuse the ferrule and tip, but when you throw in the caveat of also reusing the same blades you've previously shot into a game animal, the air in that room is rarefied indeed. However, with the Montec M3, the answer in many cases will be an unequivocal yes. Of course, you'll need to resharpen your head, but that process is quick and easy. To resharpen, you simply lay 2 blades flat on a flat diamond stone and push forward. A couple swipes and you're back in business. To me, this cool feature means that if you buy a 3-pack of Montec M3s, you're actually getting 4 or 5 broadheads per pack. And of course, some will experience values similar to purchasing 6 or 7 heads. Reason number 3, sharper is better. Break open a pack of Montec M3s and you'll see the G5 has not only included a thoughtful broadhead wrench to save your fingers during those critical tightening-untightening operations, you'll also find the company has included an actual band-aid if you manage to mess this process up. Now, to be honest, if G5 had included a band-aid with the first Montecs back in 2001, it would have been almost laughable, because that first design was not known for its extreme sharpness. But if you can recall that vintage head while checking out the new Montec M3, you will literally be amazed at the improvement. This new head is that crazy sharp, and we were reminded of that fact again and again. And for a one-piece molded head, that's simply amazing. Congratulations, G5 Outdoors, on the Editor's Choice Award-winning Montec M3, an ultra-durable, accurate, and deep-penetrating one-piece design all bow hunters should consider.